Third down and 6. Saints must get to midfield to move the chains. Winston able to get rid of it. About to get sacked for the 5th time. And now Ingram lost it. And the Falcons have recovered. Rashaan Evans says, look what I found.
Rams trying to tack on more points before halftime. 4-man Falcons rush. Stafford looking for the end zone, and it's intercepted! Casey Hayward with his 25th career interception.
Lose a pass rusher like Von Miller and pay Aaron Donald. You know, those kind of decisions are really tough.
And it's intercepted, picked off by Michael Walker. Walker with the pick and down to the Rams' 20-yard line.
Now they're going to need some quick scores. Look for him.
And Riley Dixon's punt is blocked. The punt is blocked, and a scoop and score. Lorenzo Carter off the block of Troy Anderson. How's that for a quick score?
I mean, that's what Atlanta needed, just something. Now, the unfortunate part is you're going to get close. Needing to get a first down.
Stafford over the middle. There's Cooper Kupp. Ball is out. The ball loose on the turf. A mad scramble for it. The Falcons have it. The Atlanta Falcons recover. Darren Hall scoops it up, and Atlanta's got it.
With the swim, able to get home.
On 4th and 18, Geno Smith, a lot of room to run, but he needs that first down. Throws in a crowd, and it's intercepted. Atlanta with a takeaway. Richie Grant.
Falcons were trying to substitute. It won't happen. 3rd down. Schuff running right. Stops at the 5 and taken down there.
About with Antonio and Posick.
Flea flicker. Brissett takes the check down with a flag down. Njoku has some room to run. Lost the football. The ball came out, and Rashaan Evans recovers it. A loss of 8 on the play. Brissett fires, and it's intercepted! Picked off by D. Alford.
For his first 3, 10 of his last 12. Taking a shot here. Scotty Miller broken up. Great coverage from Casey Hayward.
Watch what he does right at the end of this. He's got his back turned. As soon as he realizes that Scotty Miller is going to go up, he spins.
With Samuel in motion. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be close for Jeff Wilson. Ball came out. Oh, it's picked up by Terrell. And it is touchdown. And I tell you what, it started with Grady Jarrett, 97, just stacking the line of scrimmage. You talked about Anderson getting in there, poking it out, and then right there, the fumble, it just floating away. His feet were in bound, comes out of the hands, and right there, Johnny on the spot. That's Hawkins. Deep coverage, Garoppolo quickly steps up, fires down the sideline. A lot of contact, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Oliver. And Oliver going to try to make some magic. Forced down. And that's how this first half will come to a close. Now play action. Garoppolo. Dangerous throw. Intercepted. Picked off by Hawkins. Making the big plays to make it to 4th down and 1. Garoppolo on 4th down. Incomplete. He was looking for Samuel, and they'll turn it back to the Falcons. Just getting right here, Deebo Samuel in the slot. Look at them take that away. Just, there's such a tight window throw right there. Linebackers getting depth.
Pocket is clean. Burrow to the sideline, and it's jarred free by none other than Cornell Armstrong. 3rd down and 11. Burrow under duress again, escapes at least for the moment, and then hit from behind as he lets it go.
It has an extra blocker on 2nd and goal. Walker to the end zone looking for Marshall.
That can win you games, literally win you games.
Walker on 1st down, it's picked off. What a play! Lorenzo Carter takes it in for a Falcons touchdown. Eckler in motion. Herbert has the pass batted back.
Everyone up on the line, and now play tighter man coverage.
Third down and 7. Herbert moving to his left, and then that pass was batted down.
Rashaan Evans comes as a delayed rusher, flushes him out of the pocket to change that series.
Third down and 8. Herbert over the middle, deflected and picked off. So the Falcons get it right back, intercepted by Richie Grant.
Play action, has time, going for the end zone, almost intercepted. Trying to go to Moore, covered beautifully by Darren Hall. Was a minority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers and trying to find the right combination. DJ Moore.
Fields in trouble again, and this time Carter got there but couldn't bring him down. Fields keeps it alive, knocked down by Walker.
And here's the big issue. Now, if they convert right there, Pam just talked about what Arthur Smith said. We've got to get our defense off the field. We were out there a bunch in that first half. Yeah, the other were. Over 8.5 minutes in time differential.
On third down, given time. Too tall, and Jalen Hawkins makes the interception.
Heineke deep drop. Down the middle, he threw it away. Michael Walker has the interception. The linebacker just had it right into his hands. Third and long, 4-man rush. Heineke towards the sticks. And it's McLaurin coming back against A.J. Terrell.
16-6, Pittsburgh in front, second down and 13. Play action, Pickett going end zone, Johnson! And he still can't get his first touchdown. Great coverage by A.J. Terrell. Pickett. Flag is down, Pickett throws, completes it, ball comes out! Deontay Johnson lost it, and Rashaan Evans has it!
Averaging 74 yards on the ground the last 7. Trying to get it going here, and that is Grady Jarrett penetrating and ripping Kamara down for a loss of 3.
Got to understand, that's the guy we've got to get to. You don't block Grady Jarrett, he'll make every play in the backfield. I mean, he is a stout.
They'll run it with Johnson. He's got the first down. But the ball's out. That ball came out loose. You saw it bouncing at the 15, and Atlanta has been ruled to take it. Atlanta brings 4 on this 3rd and 7. Dalton to the sticks, and Landry had it knocked out of his hands.
You talk about just body control and balance.
Dalton over the middle looking for Johnson, and Jalen Hawkins with a quick break on the football to get the pass defense.
Lodging that ball over the middle, wonderful throw. But even better play on the defensive side by Hawkins.
NFL record holder, 66-yard field goal. Longest in league history. Here's Tucker from 55. It's blocked. Second straight week. Tucker has had a field goal attempt blocked.
To vacuum up.
It's blocked away. Falcons chasing after it, and it's going to end up on the sideline inside the 5. Richie Grant pummeled that punt, and Atlanta has a chance at the 5.
And taking the first one through and not finding Richie Grant. And remember, Hunter Bradley's a backup long snapper. It's a key point in all this because he's a part of that protection.
This is not your average third down. 3rd and 21. Blau, quick set. Oh my goodness, what a hit.
To put an offensive line together that's been able to compete.
Third grab for Chris Godwin, and that ball may have come out loose near the 35-yard line. Atlanta's already claiming that it has it. And indeed, Godwin lost it. That is as picture perfect of a punch. Peanut Tillman is smiling somewhere. Richie Grant punched it out of Godwin's hand. Bucks are averaging 5 per carry. That play got absolutely destroyed by Grady Jarrett.
Time in the snap count right there and just beating the ball to the backfield. Grady Jarrett